The structure of DNA is crucial to how our chromosomes fit into our cells. DNA is a double helix with a sugar phosphate backbone surrounding it on the outside. Its diameter is 2 nanometers wide, and its nucleotide pairs repeat every 0.34 nanometers. Aside from the sugar phosphate backbone, DNA is composed of 4 nucleotides. Nucleotides are the building blocks of the DNA polymer. Each nucleotide is composed of 3 chemical groups: a 5-carbon sugar, known as the deoxyribose, phosphate groups, and 1 out of the 4 nitrogen bases, which are adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. Adenine and guanine are known as purines, which have a 2-ring structure. Cytosine and thymine are known as pyrimidines, which have a single ring structure. Purines use hydrogen bonds to bond to pyrimidines. More specifically, adenine binds to thymine and guanine binds with cytosine. This is because if 2 pyrimidines bonded, their structure would be too thin. The opposite applies to purines. They would be too thick. The size of a pyrimidine and a purine bond fits perfectly within the 2 nanometer wide structure of the DNA. If purines and pyrimidines are compatible, how come you can't bind adenine and cytosine? Or even thymine and guanine? The reason for this is because adenine has 2 hydrogen bonds, whereas cytosine has 3 hydrogen bonds. Therefore, the 2 are not compatible. On a DNA strand, the amount of adenine on one strand equals the amount of adenine on the other strand. This also applies for the amount of thymine on one strand equaling the amount of thymine on the other, as well as for guanine and cytosine. Hydrogen bonds break apart if heated. It requires more heat to break the triple H bonds of a CG pair rather than the double H bonds of an AT pair. Regions that are rich in GC pairs are a lot more stable than regions that are rich in AT pairs. The reason genetic material has survived over millions of generations is because of its ability to faithfully replicate, its ability to store information, and the fact that it is stable but allows for rare changes known as mutations. DNA, it's in your genes.